Now we're going to be working on a Neith build. As you see, I am a diamond Neith, so I do kind of know what I'm talking about. Some are going to agree, some aren't going to agree. However, with all the gameplay I've had with her, I have found that this is going to be the best build for her. Now, some of the mistakes that people make with her are going to be attack speed. You're not really going to want to go to attack speed, but we're going to get into that in a minute with her as far as she's concerned. First thing you're going to want to do is get your escape in, get this in. You're going to want two into this because this is going to be your stun and your main damage right there. It's going to be your square or your one ability. I'll go into this. Then about that. And then at level 5, you're going to watch your alt up. And after that, you're always going to want to max out your square ability first. And then your alt. Alright. As far as that's concerned. Now with this build, Transcendence, now that they have removed Golden Bow, is going to be the first thing you want to put up. As far as that's concerned. Because you're going to want to build her damage up and her stacks and her mana up first. Plain and simple. That's exactly how it's done. It's how you're going to want to do it as far as that's concerned. Now, I do like a little attack speed with her. A lot of people go warrior tabbies. I don't personally go with those because she does move faster, but with her backflip, as far as movement speed is concerned, she doesn't really need to move all that much because she's not a warrior, she's not an assassin. You're not going to be all up in the fight. You're going to be in the fight, but not the fight all at the same time. Okay? So you're going to want to use ninja talents to give you your physical power. I mean, not as much, but you're also going to get your attack speed, and you still get a little movement speed, and it's the exact same movement speed as warrior tabbies. Period. So you're going to want ninja. Plan pulls on second. Now for your third item, you're going to go with these. Now you can go with either one of these. All depends on how the game's going. If you're going good and you got time to wait up 2700 versus 2250, you can do that. Now, basic attacks against them, it's going to reduce it by 12 seconds for 3 stacks, but you're not really going to get 3 stacks. If you're playing her right, you shouldn't even hit 3. They should basically be dead already. So, we're going to go with some of those. Now, as far as this is concerned here, this is where your items are going to be interchangeable, but for a core ability, they're going to be Transcendence, Ninja Tabbies, and your Cleanse. That's the 3 main items. There's not really much to change here. Your interchangeable item is going to be your 4th. Now, if you want more attack speed, if someone's got a lot of armor on, you're going to need a little pen. I'd go with a set of these because even its passive is really well. It increases your physical power by 10 and reduces your target's power from items by 10 for 3 seconds for a maximum of 3 stacks. So basically, while you're hitting them, it's going to reduce for a total of 30 and increase you by 30. So it's like it's going to give you, if you want to add in the passive ability with your attack speed, it's going to be 30 power, 30 attack speed, 10 physical penetration. I usually use it for the penetration. However, if you're taking a lot of damage and you want more attack speed and you get a little life steal out of it, I go with Soul Eaters because that gives you a lot more. But just for purposes on this, we're going to go with the original build on this. Now, this is debatable here as far as your last 2 items. If you're doing good and you're really fed, most people say Rage sucks. It does, but it doesn't at the same time. Rage just about guarantees you a critical hit. Okay, however, if you want to go with Malice first, you can, because it's going to deal an additional 75% of your total physical power as physical damage over the next 3 seconds. So, if you want to go with this way and this way, you probably could, for your last 2 items being crit. Because if they get away, and even after you've stunned them and you've laid it into them, and they get away with that sliver of health, which happens a lot, they're going to take 75% of your physical power over the next 3 seconds, so while they're running away, they're going to fall over dead anyway. So we'll just go with that, and we'll give you a little explanation on this. As far as this is concerned, for the start, I like to go with meditation, because she is a little mana hungry, not a lot, but a little bit towards the start. So your first roll should be meditation, plus it's going to help your team out. Now, you can kind of go either way with this. I personally like sprint. But even if you backflip, some of these assassins are really fast and they're still going to catch you. When you backflip, you know your sprint and you can still get away. Or if you're going up against someone that's going to stun you or try and hold you still, because they know you have your backflip. Purification also works really well. We'll just go with purification, because being Neith, you're going to get kind of gunned for because of your backflip. Now we're going to go here and just show you. Now you still have good attack speed. You're doing 317 for basics, 760 for crit. But you're not really doing a lot of crit, so I mean, with this build. So this is why I don't get it that way. This is why I normally go with Rage first and Deathbringer as your second, because you see I got 1 out of 5 crits. I'm doing more damage. You see all those crits you're getting? A lot more crits. But it's stacking. Now, here's a common mistake people make with her. They use their ult to steal kills. Or get a kill. Neith, yes, if you're in a good group, Neith can secure kills, but I wouldn't go doing that without playing a group, because you're going to get told that you stole someone's kill. Especially, I mean, you can go in stealing kills with her all day, but it's not really going to do you no good, because her ult does have a long wait to come back up. Now, however, you can also use her backflip as a passive. Alright, and this is going to work out great. We're going to do this fully ult. Dead. And he was stunned for a second and a half or whatever that was. When you use your backflip with Neith, because see how the long cooldowns on this? This has a really long cooldown on this build. However, it's a really good build, and it was 5 stacks. You're going to backflip. That's what some people won't tell you. See this little circle right here on the ground that I'm standing on? That's what you're looking at for your one ability. You see the circle light up? Wherever you go with this, as long as you're on it, even through walls, however you want to go with this, you're going to see the little circle light up. If your enemy that's anywhere in this circle, and you use that, which is your 1 or your square, if they're anywhere in that circle, you're going to stun them. Works really well in arena. You can stun 2-3 people, help your team initiate kills, push minions through, however it may be. Now, a lot of people do use her ult for a kill, which it's great in arena. Fine, if they get away and they're just about back to their spawn, bam, kill them. That's great. But as far as going with a joust or clash or conquest, however it is, you can actually use your ult to initiate. If you're going to come up with your ult, when you lock onto your target, you're giving them a warning. It's going to light up red that they're being targeted. Okay. Now, when you do ult them, you're going to watch that little white line go up in a circle. That's how much power you're going to do to them. The longer you hold it, if it fills up, the more damage you're going to do to them. But if you're just looking to get a quick, easy kill, especially on a target that's coming up towards you, let's just say you've already used your backflip, but you have your other 3 abilities, you don't have time to wait for a cooldown, you're going to initiate with this thing. That was a double stun. So basically, that double stun right there, you stun them once with your ult. Get a single basic attack in, so it's going to be your ult, basic attack, and then your square. And that's going to be a total of almost 3.5 seconds they're stunned. And it's not going to be a good day for them. They're going to get really mad, really upset, blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, that's just the way she is. And as far as this is basically just stealing your health back. Now, This works on that too. You can see it lighting up target up there because he's in the circle from where I backflipped out of there. Or where he gets stunned and puts a little circle down. If you use this on that, it's really good for minions if you're hurt, help stay in lane because it's a natural way for your Neith to steal health. You don't have to have any health item, any life steal on whatsoever for this to work. It's going to work no matter what. Using that, it gives you more of it. And there you go. And it kills them rather quickly because you are hitting extremely hard. Now we'll go out, we're going to change that penetration item out. I'll show you a little bit more, but you won't get as many crits. I'll put Soul Eater on, but it works really well for lifesteal. Like, you're going to go in here, so you get here before the minions getting dead. You're going to come in here, you're going to bang, you're going to start firing at these minions. You're going to start dropping minions, and you're going to be stealing life all at the same time. Plus, you're going to build your Soul Eater stacks. Now this is if you're dying a little bit, because it's going to build your stacks, and it's really good, especially if you get stunned or silenced, because you're going to build those stacks up, and if your health gets down below 25%, you get almost half your health back. So you can go back to health, and by the time that happens, you usually got your backflip. It's going to be back up, and it's going to give you time to escape with her. So really, there should not be a reason in a game with a Neith. Well, in Arena it's a little different, but as far as any good mode, Joust, Conquest, Clash, all those game modes, there should really be no reason a Neith should die more than once or twice. All depends if you're playing really aggressive with her, then you might die more than that, but you should get a lot of kills. Yeah, you're going to take damage staying in there like that, but you're stunning them, so you're not going to take as many hits at all. So we're going to go up here and I'll stun him again with this ability. You don't even have to hit with this. Now if you hit with this one ability right off the bat, you'll stun no matter what. But if you can't quite get in there and you miss, then I shot on the side of him, stuns him, and he dies. I know this is just in practice and in theory, but I promise you, you use this in gameplay, you shouldn't die, and you're getting more powerful as your Transcendence comes up. Those are 260s on hits. So we'll go up here and just give me a second. We're going to max out Transcendence at 50 stacks. Wait. Well, I need your health. Sorry, buddy. You see that? It stole his health, stole a whole bunch of his health. Plus, he dies. So you're building your Transcendence stacks. So if you watch every time I hit that, and if he dies on it, you're gonna get another circle back every single time. That circle is glowing on him. That's stung a little bit. You're always gonna want to initiate kind of with your. You're gonna want to initiate if you can a lot with your square, because that's gonna stop them from hurting you and hitting you, and it's gonna hold them still. Or you can kill them with it. One of the two. If they're already stunned, bam, it does a lot of damage. I mean, a lot of damage. As far as this is concerned. So we're going to do this one more time, and then we're going to be maxed out. And that was half his health for one shot, so. Now we have 50 stacks on your Transcendence. We're going to go over here. I'll just show you what kind of damage it's going to do. 641 for crits. 267s. 641s. This is basically what you're going to do. And you're still getting a lot of crit in there. So, I mean, and you're really going to hurt against even armored guys. I mean, you're not really going to kill them as fast. You're going to need a little help. Now, I will tell you, you will have a little trouble playing these against Scotties. Things like that. Even against the Artemis, because Artemis shoots a lot faster, but she's not going to be damaging you as much, and that's where your stuns are going to be coming in really handy. As far as like going up against Artemis or another hunter, is you're going to have your stun abilities. I mean, my personal opinion, this is one of the better hunters because of your stun. Because they do have escapes, but as soon as you stun them, even if you don't kill them, you're going to make them think twice about wanting to take you on, and they're going to run away. So as far as your Neith build and a how-to guide, that's that'll be it for me today on how to on Neith. So good luck and happy hunting.